Hey Aries, welcome to your weekly forecast. This is going to be for May 13th through the 20th. We're going to see what's going on for our Aries friends and see what is going to be some of the energy that you might be experiencing with the 3 planets we have in retrograde right now. The Scorpio full moon, which is coming in at the end of the week. So we'll just see what's coming up for our Aries friends. See what the energy is here. This is one of my favorite decks, you guys. It's a really gorgeous, beautiful, like enchanted mystical deck. And a lot of you asked me about it when I used it. So I have the link in the description of the video as always if you want to go check it out on Amazon. Beautiful deck. Alright, here's your Monday, Tuesday, Aries. Wednesday, Thursday. The cards are very long. Like, you see how you don't normally have cards that long. It's very interesting. It's really cool. Wednesday, Thursday. Alright. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. This next card is going to give us your full moon energy. So this will tell us what your full moon energy is. What's coming up for you all around the full moon. Or what you're going to be feeling. What feelings or what area of your life is going to be impacted most by the full moon. So, all right, my darlings. Here we have your Monday, Tuesday. We've got the World card. Oh, my goodness. Dropping my essential oils. We have the World card. So this is going to be a card that's coming in about a cycle completing, the completion of a cycle, the positive completion of a cycle at that. You know, I always kind of think of the World card as like this energy of like winning the video game, making it to the last level, being able to, fight that last boss or that last challenge. So you're coming into this energy of success. You're coming into this energy of, positively completing a cycle or learning a lesson. Some of you may be preparing to travel and travel very quickly. Very, very quickly. And I just heard relocation. So some of you maybe have manifested or you're landing some kind of an offer here where you're having a chance for a job elsewhere. And some of you are like, this is it. This is my big break. This is going to be my way out of a current situation that I don't like. Or this is going to be my way into manifesting changes or coming into a different or better energy. So a lot of you, either way, are getting ready to leave something in the past. Okay? You're getting ready to leave something in the past. You're coming into this new and abundant energy. You're coming into this happier energy, this better time. The World card is a major arcana card. Okay, so this is connected with a life lesson. This is connected with something that you've come here to accomplish, something you've come here to succeed at, something that you've come here to do in your life lesson, life work. So some of you, this big break, whatever it might be, it's actually something that's going to feel very fulfilling to you. It's something where you're feeling, this is what I came here to do. This is my moment. This is my time to shine. This is my time to be seen. So a lot of you are very excited. Very excited. If you are an Aries who's in the creative path, like you are an actor or a musician, or you're doing something in terms of performance, or you're doing something in like social media influencer type stuff, like where you're out there in the public eye, or you're wanting to get in the public eye, something may be happening in the beginning of the week where you're actually manifesting this, or I'm hearing big break. Some big break is coming in for some of you Aries. So it's something where you're being seen. It's something that you're, getting out there or being known. I also just heard the phrase, giving credit where credit is due. Okay, so if some of you have been going back and forth in a situation where you've confronted someone about leaving you out in the cold about something, or somebody has taken credit for your ideas, or you were not referenced or credited for something that you contributed on a project or in a situation, something is coming back full circle, making its way back to you to right that wrong, to fix that, to give you the recognition that you deserve. Your Wednesday, Thursday card here, my darlings, is Prince of Swords. Okay? So Prince of Swords is very, very fast-moving energy, okay? Prince of Swords doesn't play. And Prince of Swords is opinionated, Okay, some of you could be dealing with an air sign. You know, it could be a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius that you're dealing with, or some of you may have air in your moon or rising. This, however, feels to me intuitively, Aries, that for the majority of you, especially those of you where there's some opportunity or a chance for opportunity that's presenting yourself, where you're like, should I go for this? Should I do this? This is kind of crazy. Am I going to take this big leap? Am I going to like go out and try for this really big thing? For me, the Prince of Swords is energy coming in where you're not wasting any time. You're like, I'm doing this, I'm going for it, full speed ahead. Intuitively, that's what I feel for the majority of you, Aries. Some of you, however, are in this process of making a really big shift and a really big change. And for some of you, it's actually going to be both of this. And you're going to have somebody who's confronting you about it. And they're going to be like, look, Aries, you don't know what you're doing right now. You're not making good decisions. You need to listen to me. This is how you need to live your life. This is what you need to be doing. And I don't know why, Aries, but for some of you where you have this person coming into your energy like this, I don't know why, but it feels like a younger person to me. Okay, so for some of you, it could be like a younger sibling, or a family member, or some of you may be in work. You're in this situation where maybe you have a coworker or a supervisor who is, you know, trying to put you in your place, but you might have more experience than them. Like that's tough. Like if you have a supervisor where you have more experience than they do in their position. So some of you are having somebody kind of coming in and I don't know if I want to say undermining you, but trying to come at you like you don't know what you're doing, Aries. You don't know what you're doing. This is an opportunity for you to come into your power and to be able to make a statement to the universe to basically say, you know, by the way that you handle it and the choices and the decisions you make, you're making a statement to the universe that I know what I'm doing. I make good decisions. I trust in myself. You know, this is what I want. This is what I'm going for. So there's an energetic shift in that way. Okay, energetic shift in that way for a lot of you, Aries. The planets that are in retrograde right now, again, I'm not an astrology expert, but I do, from my understanding, realize that many people are just wanting to be free, be in their nature, and be in an energy where they're themselves, and they're wanting to feel a wholeness, or they're wanting to feel a union. So some of you are going out on this new adventure that's giving you this sense or this feeling of this is me, this is my completeness. And you're going to have people who are understanding it. Some of you are having a person show up from the past who's like, you can't leave me behind, right? Whether it's a family member, whether it's an ex-lover or an ex, somebody showing up and they're like basically saying, you can't leave, you have to listen to me. So some of you are going to be confronting that. Your Friday, Saturday, and Sunday is Queen of Hearts. So Aries, as you're coming into the Scorpio full moon, even though you are a fire sign, you are really feeling that water energy. Okay, you're going to be in your feelings. You are going to be in your feelings. And you know, Queen of Hearts, even though it's technically, I believe, associated with more so Pisces and Cancer than with Scorpio, it can still be Scorpio because Scorpio is a water sign and the cups are water cards, and you're coming into the full moon of Scorpio. So you, Aries, those of you who gravitated towards this video, you are like the Aries population that you're really going to be feeling that Scorpio energy. So it can be a little bit intense for some of you. I'm going to let you know that right now. Aries, you all can be very intense. Like, you guys don't mess around. You're all or nothing kind of people. Any Aries I've ever known, they're all in or they're all out. There's no in between. And Scorpio is also very intense. Scorpio is intense when it comes to the feelings, delving down to what they feel, delving down to what they need, delving down to what they've been through. So Aries, I feel there's a really big shift that's happening for a lot of you, and you're going to have to be patient with yourself, because I'll tell you what's happening for those of you who've stumbled upon this video with the full moon energy. A lot of you Aries have been so busy trying to make things happen with your life where you're like, you know what, I don't have time to throw myself a pity party. I don't have time to be sad. I don't have time to deal with anybody's drama. I have goals. I have places to go, things to do. You've been very goal oriented, and so you've been in this energy of picking yourself up by the bootstraps and just being like go 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 go. So any disappointment you've had, any anger you've had, any breakup you've had over the past maybe 6 or 8 months, you've funneled and channeled a lot of that into like fuel for the fire to succeed, right? To be in your goals, to be in what needs to happen. Now we already know things are beginning to click for you. Things are beginning to pop in a good way where doors are opening, and you're going to have this time or this moment where you can just be like, okay, you know what? Like, I'm gonna breathe for a little bit, I'm gonna enjoy this, right? And you're not as busy, you're not as distracted because your goal is coming in. And so this combination, it's coming right at the perfect time where you're coming into the Scorpio full moon energy, and you're really beginning to get connected with your feelings, and you're realizing all of the stuff that's been in there that you didn't have time to look at, you didn't have time to pay attention to. And Aries, I feel like a lot of you are not feeling sorry for yourself, but you're feeling compassion for yourself. You're looking back on your experiences and you're like, I cannot believe this happened to me or that happened to me, or I didn't deserve this, or I didn't deserve that. But it's not coming in a way for you to be tormented or to be sad. You are coming into this really strong energy of self-love and nurturing yourself and being gentle with yourself. Because Aries, you all are a sign where you can be really hard on you. And the universe is letting you know that it's gotten you this far, but for the level of success that you're coming into, you can't be carrying around that military drill sergeant in your head anymore. Okay? It's not going to get you to the next level. It got you to where you are now. Now, instead of having that military drill sergeant in your head, you have to have the queen in your head. You have to have the loving direction, the loving counsel, the nurturing, the providing. The Queen of Cups, she's firm, she's successful, she's focused, but she's very loving, she's very giving, she's very understanding, she's a kind-hearted queen. And that is the energy you need to have for yourself. Okay, you need to be that kind-hearted queen, you need to attract that kind-hearted queen, you need to be in that energy. So that's what's happening as you're in your feelings in the Scorpio full moon, connecting with that. So a lot of you are also enhancing your intuition as a result, opening up to your own spiritual gifts and spiritual abilities. And a lot of you are just coming into higher levels of abundance by coming more into energy of love. Instead of coming from fear, anger, I'm going to show you, I'm going to prove you. Instead of that harsh energy, it's coming into that which you love. And then your abundance and soulmates and all that stuff is going to flow to you much more freely, much more easily. That drill sergeant, suck it up buttercup, pick yourself up by the bootstraps, it's not working anymore for where you're going. Okay, you're upgrading in your driving force, in your operating mode. Okay, I hope that makes sense. Definitely check out your moon sign and rising sign videos. Some weeks those will resonate with you more than others. I'm more than happy to do a private reading. There is a little bit of a break on the calendar. I am taking some time off for a couple of weeks, but you can still book on the Calendly link in the description of the video. And I will be announcing future sales. A lot of you have been asking me, when are you going to do another special? Because either you couldn't get in on it, or you had a reading during the special and you want another one, but like you can't afford it right now or whatever. Although I do have to say, guys, I do have the 15-minute recorded audio reading starting at $20, which is not a bad deal. That's actually cheaper than my special rates that I had when I had the sale. But regardless, I will announce another sale maybe in the next couple of weeks. But I'm going to begin announcing them on my social media instead of on YouTube. And it'll be like little flash sales just so that I can control the number of readings that are coming in, so that people don't have to wait 4 or 5 months for a reading like last time because it got so booked, and so that I'm able to give you all really good energy, like 110% energy. I don't want to do readings if it's like burnt out, right? I don't want you to have burnt out energy. You're paying money. I want you to have a good reading. I want you to have 110%. So that's another reason why the readings got a little bit backed up, because I was like, okay, I need to take a little bit of a break. I might have readings scheduled, but let me take a little bit of a break because I don't want to give these people who are waiting bottom of the pot energy. So in that way, I can gauge it so that we won't have backup in the future. But I thank you so very much for watching, liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing. Thank you for being here. I am working on a lot of new video concepts and ideas for you guys, things that I feel like is going to be very helpful for those of you that are connecting with your own spiritual gifts and abilities. And I'm very excited to get ready to put that out there for you guys. And that's what I'll be working on during my couple of weeks away from personal readings, is, you know, preparing this channel for some good stuff. So thank you so very much for being here. Sending you lots of love, Aries. Take care.